Hi guys, since I miss you, I miss the idea that you will not be here tonight. I figured maybe I can share some thoughts with you and give you like food for thoughts as you sit at home and enjoy the not going out into the snow. I've been thinking and struggling with what we are learning about the way of God and the good of the big picture and remembering the big picture and staying in touch with the big picture. uh, it all makes sense, and I accept it as a body of knowledge, as the way Kabbalah is describing life and the whole of creation. But sometimes I just try to, okay, so how does it apply to my life in the moment? So in regular moments, when nothing, not too much pressure, nothing especially bad or anything, it's much easier to tap into this, and I enjoy seeing the world from a big picture. It's, I guess, my nature. But a, but when I hit a hard period, a hard time, uh, it's a very different challenge, because when I lose the alignment, when things happen, bad things happen that I didn't expect to happen, and suddenly I'm facing this reality that doesn't make sense, doesn't seem to connect to anything that I thought was part of the picture, and so I'm basically out of alignment. But at that moment, what I feel there is the result of the being out of alignment, i.e., confused, maybe very alone, maybe depending on the different things. Is sad, angry, mostly don't understand why things are the way they are and where they are going, what's the purpose of this whole thing. So, and we know those places, they happen periodically. So I see the challenge in trying to remember the big picture while in that spot, while in that place of being lost. Of course, this is a contradiction in terms, because if you're lost, you don't have the alignment. Um, but maybe the practice, and I know that in other systems and in other contexts, the practice is a tool to help you get back on track when you are not necessarily feeling it from within. So maybe if we sort of practice walking our daily life and taking moments during our daily life to notice how whatever is happening, thinking about it, this is really part of a very big picture. Who knows why this is happening? At good times, it can be a nice game. But if we do it often enough, it may become a habit that we can tap into when we need it, when we are not in touch with those things. It's more a hope than a knowledge. It's more something that I've taken upon myself, like mostly the last year or 2 years, to find a way of making it happen on a daily basis, because I don't want it to be just a theory, a beautiful theory, but just a theory that we learn in class and get excited, and then class is over, we go out and back to whatever funk we were before, and it's not helping us. So I'm just offering the idea, the thought that trying to remember during from day to day, sometimes take a couple of minutes a day maybe to remember and explore how whatever is happening in that moment is really could be something of a bigger picture. It's almost like developing that connection between looking at the moment and looking at the bigger picture at the same time, and perhaps creating that connection will facilitate remembering it when we are a little lost. Um, the main thing we do have after we've lived a life for a little while is the remembrance that we have been in the lost place before and found our way out, or eventually found ourselves out of it, even not knowing how we found the way out. So that's also helpful. So I wish you a good evening and some good thoughts.